Uh, my name is Stephen Ngbo, retired ROC, Bauchi region. When I was still in service, we used to interact with the system operations engineers in our region. Most of the time, we interact in the control room, how relay operations are, how trippings look like, and how to restore supply during trippings. Then we also get switchyards to study the network, how the transformers are connected and how the feeders are also connected. That used to be our interaction. And it used to be very, very useful. It makes us to know the system very well and improve every day. Even though I've retired, but I'm not yet tired. I will still be interacting with my operators because I want to be learning until when I have no strength again to move and learn. So I will still be interacting with my operators. I'm no longer in Bauchi region, I've retired, I'm back home. But I still believe that I will need to learn from my operators because I believe there are new things that are coming up in our region and other regions after I've retired. So I choose to be interacting with you people through online. Now I'll be interacting through my online channel that is named Ngbo Steven. So if you want to be seeing questions and be helping me with also questions to answer so that you can correct me, you get me through my channel. That's Ngbo Steven channel. So this time I will be giving you some few operational questions to answer. And maybe in my next video, I will also release answers where we can interact. Where I'm wrong, you correct me because I stand to be corrected. And where you are wrong, I will equally correct you as we used to do when I was still in service. So I'll still be interacting with the system operations engineer this way. So I have the following questions to ask. So you follow gently and grab them. Then you answer them on your own. Then later on we compare. You can like, you can subscribe, and you can equally share. Thank you. So these days I use glasses. When I was with you people, my eyes were very good and sharp, but I've retired, so we now use eyeglasses. So the first question is this. Operational questions. The first question is, what is a transformer? The second question is, what is a transformer ratio? Support the explanation with a formula. Number 3, what is a circuit breaker? Number 4, list 3 operational forces that can be used to operate a circuit breakers in your station. Number 5, list 2 insulation and arc quenching medium of the circuit breakers in your station. Number 6, list 6 types of circuit breakers that you know. 6 types of circuit breakers that you know. Number 7, what is a reactor in transmission? That is in TCN. Number 8, what is the difference between a reactor and a transformer? Number 9, what is carrier protection? Number 10, what is the importance of carrying out weekly carrier tests in your station? Number 11, what is a relay? Number 12, write in full the following relays abbreviation: REF, SBEF, IDMTL. Number 13, what is the function of a trip circuit supervisory relay in your station? The function of trip circuit supervisory relay in your station. Number 14, what is distance protection relay? And what is zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3 in respect to distant protection scheme. Number 15. What is the function of vertical Kirchhoff's nest in between 330 kV and 132 kV main and reserve buses in your station? What is the difference between isolator and a switch? Number 17. What is a rheostat? And what is resistor? And what is the difference between a resistor and a rheostat? Number 18. What is a divider switch? Number 19. What is the difference between on-load tap changer and off-load tap changer? Number 20. What is the function of cooling fans? Number 21. What is on-on? What is on-off? And what is on-off 2? Number 22. What is the maximum load a 60 MVA transformer can deliver under on-on, on-off, and on-off 2 condition? Number 23. What is percentage impedance in a transformer? What is percentage impedance in a transformer? Number 26. What is transformer rating? Number 27. If a 150 MVA transformer is in service and loaded up to 90 megawatts, what is the percentage loading of the transformer at 0.8 power factor? I repeat the question. If a 150 MVA transformer is in service and loaded up to 90 megawatts, what is the percentage loading of the transformer at 0.8 power factor? Number 28. What is the rating of a transformer with percentage loading of 60% and operating at a power factor of 0.8? I repeat the question. What is the rating of a transformer with a percentage loading of 60% and operating at a power factor of 0.8? Number 29. What are terminal equipments and what are their functions? Name them and explain their functions. Number 30. What is vector group? What is transformer vector group? Explain the winding connection and phase angles of a transformer with a vector group Y in capital letter, N in capital letter, A in small letter, 0, a figure, D in small letters, and 11. That is YNA 0G11. Explain the vector group. Operational question 2. What is the function of corona rings in your station? That's number 1. Number 2, what is power factor? Number 3, what is the purpose of correcting power factor? Number 4, if the division factor of 2 amps, 5 amps, 20 amps, 60 amps is used for the conversion of amps to megawatts in 330 kV, 132 kV, 33 kV, and 11 kV circuits, respectively, then list the multiplication factors for converting amps to megawatts in the circuit as above. I repeat that question. If the division factor of 2 amps, 5 amps, 20 amps, 60 amps is used for the conversion of amps to megawatts in 330 kV, 132 kV, 33 kV, and 11 kV circuit respectively, then list the multiplication factors for converting amps to megawatts in the circuit as above. Number 5, what is the difference between EMF and Pg, meaning electromotive force and potential difference? What is the difference between EMF and PD? Number 6, what is the importance of recording pressure reading of circuit breakers and transformer winding and oil temperatures in your station? I repeat, what are What is the importance of recording pressure readings of circuit breakers and transformers winding and oil temperatures in your station? Number 7. What are the functions of 110 volt and 50 volt battery banks in your station? What are the functions of 110 volt and 50 volt battery banks in your station? Number 8. Except for communications purposes, what can the 50 volt battery bank supply be used for in your station? Except for communication purposes, what can the 50 volt battery bank supply be used for in your station? Number 9. How many battery cells of 2 volt each should be connected in series for a 48 volt battery bank? How many battery cells of 2 volt each should be connected in series for 48 volt battery banks? Number 10. How many battery cells of 2 volt each should be connected in series for a battery bank of 110 volt battery bank? Number 11. If loss of 110 volt DC supply is experienced in your station, and also all efforts to communicate the master station and other appropriate authority fail, what action will you take to save this station? Number 12. If you lost one cell of 2 volt from a 110 volt battery bank, what will be the output voltage and what action will you take to maintain service if all the maintenance personnel are not available to attend to the problem? Number 13. What is frequency? Number 14. What is the frequency referred to if the power factor is at unity? I repeat that question. What is the frequency referred to if the power factor is at unity? Number 15. The total current opposition in a DC is resistance. And what is the unit? The total current opposition in a DC circuit is resistance. And what is the unit? Number 16. What is the total current opposition in an AC circuit? List the components. What is the total current opposition in an AC circuit? List the component. Number 17. What is a capacitor? Number 18. What is the function of a capacitor? Number 19. What is an inductor? And what is the function of an inductor in your station? And where is it connected? Number 20. The three-phase conductors in your station are referred to as R, Y, and B phases, which means red, yellow, and blue phases. What are the color codes representing 33 kV lines, 132 kV line, 33 kV line, 11 kV line, and 415 volt in your station? I repeat that question. The three phases conductors in your station are referred to as red, yellow, and blue phases, which means red, yellow, and blue phases. What are the colors codes representing 330 kV line, 132 kV line, 33 kV line, 11 kV line, and 415 volt in your station? Operational question 3. Operational question group 3. Number 1. In a transmission circuit, what is DC and what is SC? What is DC and what is SC? I don't mean DC and AC. I mean DC and SSC. Number 2. Write the full meaning of the following abbreviation: LMU and RTU, and what are their functions? LMU and RTU, and what are their functions? Number 3. In a 12 volt DC circuit battery having 3 resistors connected in series, R1, 5, R2, 3, R3, 2, with two parallel resistors, R4 3 and R5 6. Calculate the total resistance and the current and power consumed. I repeat that question. In a 12-volt DC circuit having three resistors connected in series, R1 5 ohms, R2 3 ohms, R3 2 ohms, they are connected in parallel with two resistors, R4 3 ohms and R5 6 ohms. Calculate the total resistance and the current and power consumed. Number four, a 2 horsepower electrical pumping machine operating at 240 volt AC for 3 hours in a day for 2 weeks at a unity power factor. Calculate the total current drawn and the energy consumed. Calculate also the total cost for the 2 weeks if a kilowatt hour costs 15 naira only. I repeat that question and I'll take it gently. A 2 horsepower electrical pumping machine, a 2 horsepower pumping machine operating at 240 volts AC for 3 hours in a day for 2 weeks at a unity power factor. Calculate the current drawn and the energy consumed. Calculate also the total cost for the 2 weeks if a kilowatt hour costs 15 naira. Number 5, write the names of the following forms and when and where are they supposed to be used. Write the names of the following forms and when and where are they supposed to be used. OF1 to OF20. Number 6 is current affairs. What is the name of the federal minister and the state minister with their brief biography? Current affairs. What is the federal and state minister of power? Federal and state. Name them with their brief biography. Number 7. Who is the Senate Committee Chairman on Power? The name and brief history. Number 8. Who is the TCA MD? His name with brief history. Who is the head TSP? His name with brief history. Number 10. Who is the head ISO? With brief, his name and with brief history. For now, you can go through these few questions. More will be coming. So you can subscribe, you can like, and you can share. And you can equally call my number on 090-22-485-961 so that we can interact personally. I repeat the number 090-22-485-961. Thank you so much for watching. You can like and subscribe.